When we talk about relationships, we often focus on visible conflicts or dramatic breakups. But there's a quieter, more insidious pain that many men experience, one that rarely makes headlines or even gets discussed openly. This pain comes from the long-term denial of intimacy, especially within marriages. While no one dies instantly from being rejected, the emotional wounds can be deep and lasting. Today, we'll explore how repeated rejection can slowly erode a man's spirit, leaving scars that are invisible but very real. Imagine sharing a bed with your spouse every night, yet feeling like nothing more than a roommate. For many men, this is a daily reality. The absence of intimacy creates a silent distance, making the relationship feel empty and transactional. Over time, the warmth and connection that once defined the marriage fade away, replaced by a cold sense of isolation. It's a situation that leaves men feeling trapped with no clear way to fix what's broken. As the pattern of rejection continues, the emotional toll deepens. Men begin to feel isolated even when surrounded by family or friends. The loneliness isn't just about being physically alone, it's about feeling emotionally abandoned by the one person who matters most. This kind of isolation can be suffocating, making it hard to find joy or meaning in daily life. The world may see a man who's functioning, but inside he's struggling to hold on. Emotional starvation is a powerful force. When intimacy is withheld, men often feel as if they're starving for affection and connection. This isn't just about physical touch, it's about feeling valued, desired, and loved. Without these affirmations, even the strongest men can begin to question their worth. The hunger for intimacy becomes a constant ache, affecting every aspect of their lives. Repeated rejection doesn't just hurt in the moment, it chips away at a man's confidence over time. Achievements at work or in personal life start to feel meaningless when the person he loves shows no desire for him. The sense of being unwanted seeps into his self-image, making it harder to believe in his own value. This erosion of confidence can have far-reaching effects, impacting not just the relationship but every area of life. As the emotional distance grows, shame and guilt often follow. Men may blame themselves for the lack of intimacy, wondering if they're doing something wrong or if they're simply not good enough. This self-doubt can be overwhelming, leading to a cycle of negative thoughts and feelings. The shame isn't just about the relationship, it becomes a part of how they see themselves, making it even harder to reach out for help or support. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, but when intimacy is repeatedly denied, that trust begins to crumble. Men may start to feel that their partner no longer respects or values them, leading to a breakdown in communication and connection. This loss of trust can be devastating, making it difficult to rebuild the relationship or even maintain basic respect for one another. Over time, the pain of rejection can turn into resentment. Men may begin to harbor anger or bitterness toward their partner even if they don't express it openly. This resentment acts like a poison, slowly infecting every interaction and making it harder to reconnect. The longer it goes unaddressed, the more it grows, creating a barrier that feels impossible to overcome. As resentment and pain accumulate, many men begin to withdraw emotionally. They may stop sharing their thoughts and feelings, choosing instead to retreat into themselves. This withdrawal isn't a conscious choice, it's a defense mechanism, a way to protect themselves from further hurt. Unfortunately, it only deepens the divide, making true intimacy feel even more out of reach. Eventually, the constant pain and disappointment can lead to numbness. Men may stop feeling much of anything, good or bad. This emotional detachment is a sign that the hurt has gone too deep. It's not that they don't care anymore, it's that caring has become too painful. This numbness can affect not just the relationship, but also their outlook on life and their ability to connect with others. For some men, the long-term denial of intimacy leads to depression. The loss of connection, the erosion of self-worth, and the constant sense of rejection can create a heavy emotional burden. Depression may show up as sadness, irritability, or a lack of motivation. It can also make it difficult to enjoy things that once brought happiness, further isolating men from the people and activities they love. Despite the profound impact, society rarely acknowledges the emotional suffering men endure from the denial of intimacy. There's a stigma around male vulnerability, making it hard for men to talk about their pain or seek help. This silence only adds to their sense of isolation, reinforcing the idea that their struggles are invisible or unimportant. It's a hidden crisis that deserves more attention and compassion. Consequences of long-term rejection aren't just emotional, they can be mental and physical as well. Men may develop anxiety, chronic stress, or even physical health problems as a result of ongoing emotional pain. The body and mind are deeply connected, and when one suffers, the other often follows. This toll can be severe, affecting every aspect of a man's well-being. Desperate attempts to feel wanted or escape the pain, some men turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms. This might include substance abuse, excessive use of pornography, or even infidelity. These choices aren't made out of malice but out of a deep need to feel desired and valued. Unfortunately, these behaviors often create new problems, further damaging relationships and self-esteem. Ultimately, the denial of intimacy doesn't just damage relationships, it erodes a man's spirit, health, and identity. Many marriages quietly collapse long before any divorce papers are signed as both partners drift further apart. The pain is often hidden, but its effects are profound and lasting. Recognizing and addressing this issue is essential for healing, growth, and the possibility of true connection once again.